Hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at how to find the equation of a straight line in functional form. Yes, believe it or not, there's more than one form of the equation to a line, and functional form is perhaps the most common form you'll be determining an equation in, probably 99.9% of the time. So please put down today's subtitle, Finding the Equation of a Line in Functional Form. The format for the equation of a line in functional form looks like the following. Y equals ax plus b, or sometimes the letter y can also be written with f of x, where a represents the line's slope, or sometimes rate of change, and the letter b represents the initial value, or sometimes called the y-intercept. The slope represents the steepness of the line, and the initial value represents the point at which the line touches the y-axis on a Cartesian plane, or it represents a y value when the x value is equal to 0. A tip for remembering how the functional form of a line looks like is to remember the following. In this format, the letter y, or sometimes f of x, is isolated on its own side of the equal sign, and everything else is shoved over to the other side of the equal sign. Let's perform a quick example to see how easy it is to find the rule of a line in this format. Please take a moment to prepare this example, where we're going to find the rule of a line that contains points A and B. Go ahead, pause the video, and get the example down now. First, you must always determine the slope. The slope can be determined using the following formula. Plugging in the values from our 2 points, we have the following calculation. The y value from B, subtract the y value from A, divided by the x value from B, subtracted by the x value of A. As usual, watch out for some double negative combinations. And our fully reduced result for this particular slope is equal to -1/2. Now that we have the slope, we know that partially our rule or equation looks like this so far. Y is equal to ax, in this case our a is -1/2, x plus b, where b is the initial value. To calculate the initial value is pretty simple. We just need to pick either of the points, plug in their x and y values, and then solve for b. In this case, I will randomly use point A. So I'll mark it down using point A. So from point A, we have the y value of 5 is equal to -1/2 multiplied by the x value, which is -4, and then plus b. Continuing to isolate for b, we get that b is equal to 3. We would have arrived at the same value for the initial value if we had substituted the x and y values from point B as well. So in the end, the rule for this equation that contains points A and B is y, or f of x, is equal to -12 x plus 3. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen, to determine the equation of a straight line in functional form.